Alright guys, so I've got my hands on the OnePlus Nord CE2 Lite 5G, and I've been putting it through its paces. First impressions? Surprisingly good for the price. We're talking a solid, budget-friendly phone here, especially if you're not tied to a CDMA network like Verizon or Sprint. Double-check that compatibility before you buy, especially if you're in the US. International version, remember? Now, the design. It's clean, nothing flashy, but it feels good in the hand. The plastic back might be a turnoff for some, but honestly, it doesn't feel cheap. Plus, it means it's less likely to shatter into a million pieces if you drop it. The 6.59-inch IPS LCD screen is bright and vibrant. It's not an AMOLED, so you won't get those super deep blacks, but for everyday use, watching videos, scrolling through social media, it's perfectly fine. The resolution is sharp enough too, at 1080 by 2412. Under the hood, we've got the Snapdragon 695 5G chipset. This isn't a flagship processor, but it handles day-to-day tasks without any hiccups. Multitasking is smooth, apps load quickly, and even some light gaming is doable. The 6GB of RAM definitely helps with performance. Storage-wise, you get 128GB, which is decent, and you can expand that with a micro SD card if you need more space for photos and videos. Just keep in mind it uses the shared SIM slot. Speaking of photos, the camera setup is pretty standard for this price range. You've got a 64-megapixel main sensor, a 2-megapixel macro lens, and a 2-megapixel depth sensor. In good lighting, the main camera takes some pretty decent shots. Don't expect miracles in low light, but it's usable. The macro lens as well, it's there. The 16-megapixel selfie camera is surprisingly good though. Definitely good enough for social media. Battery life is another strong point. The 5,000 mAh battery easily lasts a full day, even with heavy use. And when you do need to charge it, the 33W fast charging gets you back up and running in no time. Software-wise, it runs Android 12 out of the box, which is great. OnePlus's Oxygen OS skin is known for being clean and close to stock Android, which I personally prefer. So, who is this phone for? I'd say it's perfect for someone who wants a reliable 5G phone without breaking the bank. It's great for everyday tasks, social media, light gaming, and taking decent photos. It's not going to blow you away with flagship features, but it offers excellent value for money. If you're on a tight budget and need a solid all-around phone, the OnePlus Nord CE2 Lite 5G is definitely worth considering. Just remember to double-check that network compatibility, especially in the US.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.